Welcome to NimConf 2024. I'm Andreas Rumpf, the inventor and lead developer of the Nim programming language. And before we get through the list of talks, I would like to spread some news here. So Nim's core development team is increased to 3 people now. So we are now 3 full-time employees working on Nim. So expect to see some somewhat quicker progress than previously. Okay, so what are we up to? First on this list is IC, incremental, which stands for incremental compilation. This was also what my talk will be about. So the goal is that the compiler only recompiles the modules that actually changed between compilation runs. And we will do this by pre-compiling a NIF module, no, a NIM module to a NIF file. So think of NIF as JSON for compilers. Again, more details in my talk. Second, I would love to introduce type-bound operations. So here I have an example of an object type that has custom, equality, and hash operations. And now I import from this module only the type, but not its operations. And previously this code would produce wrong results because this table implementation wouldn't be able to understand that object has its own notion of equality and hash. And with this upcoming type-bound operations feature, this begins to work. So this fixes a major wart in the language. So I'm happy to announce that this is already implemented and working quite nicely. So in the following weeks, we will get it into some pre-release version or something like that. We will see. And the third topic is about cyclic module dependencies. We want to support these better, and we will do this with a new annotation called cyclic. So the rule is cyclic module dependencies will be allowed if you use this cyclic annotation here. Okay, now to the list of today's talks. So after this introduction, we will learn about Karak's Crowd Carcass by Konstantin Molchanov. So Karak is a framework that allows you to develop single-page applications with Nim, and Crowd and Carcass are libraries that also help you with this task. Then we will hear about the Ferris Web Engine by Trayambak Ray. And yes, I'm trying my best to pronounce these names correctly. And most likely I will make a fool of myself, but I hope you appreciate it anyway. Then, before the break, Nim for UE, which stands for Unreal Engine. So Juan M. Gomez will talk about how to use Unreal Engine with Nim. And I think he talked about this the last time, which was 2 years ago already, and we can see how his work progressed. Then there will be a break, and afterwards Peter Munch-Ellingson will teach us how to import C code into Nim automatically with his Futag tool. And I think he developed it out of frustration with my C2Nim tool. So it will be interesting to see how these compare. So Nim is actually a full stack language, so you can be used for any kind of programming task, including embedded development. So this is what this next talk will be about. So Gianmarco Marcello talks about AVR.io, bare metal embedded development in NIM. And so RVR are, as far as I know, very, very tiny CPUs. I think even 8-bit machines. So very interesting. Then there will be my talk, NIF/NIFC. Again, so NIF is this new data format, JSON for compilers, and I will explain how this will speed up NIM's development and give us lots of anticipated features and how it will improve NIM's tooling. Then there will be another break. And Peter Longo and Hugo Grandström will talk about NIMIP, which is their framework and set of tools so that NIM can be used to produce slides for a presentation. So again, indicating how versatile NIM is as a programming language. So NIM is also used for operating system development, Frame OS, an operating system for single function smart frames by Marius Andra. So I have no idea what a single function smart frame is, and I'm looking forward to learning about it. Next talk is Andrew Brower's talk, GPU programming with NIM. So GPUs are these graphic processing units, which are the foundation for all this AI hype. So it's interesting to see how NIM can be used for GPUs. And last but not least, André von Haug will tell us about his libraries, which is, well, talk about all the libraries that he developed for NIM, which includes JSON for more efficient JSON handling. He has libraries for UI development, for drawing graphics on the screen, for building highly efficient web services, and so there's and also libraries for GPU programming. So if you are looking for a NIM library, chances are Andrew von Haug got you covered. Okay, that's it. I would like to take the opportunity to thank everybody involved in this conference. Preparing a talk is much more work than people realize. And so again, thank you. And now let's get into it.